Monday at the Cavanagh house, that means that we are making our weekly bone broth. Now, I will confess, the last bone broth that we did was not my best. It came out really liquidy, and I think it has everything to do with me upgrading our pot. We just got a new pot that is a little bit bigger than our previous one, so I think my ratios just got all funky. So today I'm going to be working on redeveloping our ratios. And we went to the farmer's market yesterday and picked up some more protein. So we picked up an extra 0.5 pounds of chicken wings to add to our beautiful bone broth mess. But here's the thing, I haven't worked with this pot enough to know exactly the details to get that perfect gelatin bone broth that I like. So we're gonna do it together and we're just gonna see how it comes out. I'm gonna do everything that I know makes sense, but with a bigger pot, you obviously need more ingredients. And I think I just need to add a little bit more apple cider vinegar too. So I'm just gonna figure it out as I go, but I wanna bring you guys along because anytime that we do our bone broth, I like to share it. It's one thing that brings me joy. It brings our family joy, our pets included. And I hope you learned something from this. It's good for you. It's easy and it tastes delicious. Set aside my ingredients and I use celery and carrots really for taste, but this is the part that you can use any sort of legume. We sometimes also put in onion into our broth, but we like to give our broth to our pets and discovered that onion is actually toxic to dogs, so we don't include it anymore. But we do love putting carrots and celery in our batch for taste. It ends up coming out tasting kind of like chicken noodle soup, so it's yummy. Carrots I usually give to the pets as well. It gets infused with bone broth, so it's delicious for them and super nutritious. Batch, we're gonna be working with 0.5 pounds of chicken wings, about 2.5 pounds of chicken backs. Okay, this smells really bad. Kenny is helping me because what the fuck? I don't know if it's supposed to smell this bad. I feel like I've never had it smell this bad.
Other day, it's raw chicken. It looks fine, but I realized it smells really bad. It was in the fridge for a day before, and we're about to cook.
Okay, well, I'm glad I wasn't being dramatic, but that smelled so gnarly that obviously that was not good. So the chicken backs, we got rid of it. Kenny went to go dump it in our trash because it smelled so bad. And he just looked it up with ChatGPT and it's like, better to be safe than sorry. So we're gonna just remove the back. So pretend I didn't say anything about chicken backs. We're going to only use chicken feet and chicken wings. So 2.5 pounds of chicken feet and about 0.5 pounds of chicken wings. So still gonna get that high collagen that comes from the chicken feet, just not getting anything from obviously the chicken backs. We're not gonna include it, but I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be all collagen. We have enough to make a good batch that is really collagen heavy. So maybe things are working out better for me because I wanted the collagen. My chicken ready to go into the stove. I'm gonna set them aside because I wanna cut my legumes. And now no sort of uniformed way of cutting these. I really just chop them in as long as they fit. They're good. Now my pot is bigger now, so a lot more room to work with. But using here 2 large carrots and 1 batch of celery, and that's really it. And then adding some salt and pepper to taste. Again, when it comes to making your own bone broth at home, this is really where you can get funky with it. Add all the legumes you want. You could add all the seasonings. Some people like to add bay leaves. Some people like to add turmeric. So really do what you will with it. You can't go wrong. And that's the beauty of making your own broth at home, is that you know exactly what's going into it. Just cut off the heads and the butt of my celery. And I'm gonna toss this, give my celery stalk a bit of a wash. It has some dirt in it still. So I'm just gonna clean it off, cut it up, and then put it into my pot. Into the pot our celery goes. Same deal with our carrots. Butts off, heads off. And then just chop it up so it fits in your pot. Then put our chicken in. We're gonna fill our bone broth pot, making sure that it's covering all of our chicken goodness in here. Put our stove on very low heat. I like to put mine right up to number 3 here. Now the key to extracting all of that collagen from the bones is a trick that I learned on the internet. And you add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or so. I'm using this one, find it at any supermarket. I'm gonna add a little bit, and I think this is really gonna be the key to getting us that gelatin collagen. I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more than a tablespoon that I usually would add and see what happens. Good morning. It is so chilly in LA. I have a nice cozy sweater that I've had since I lived in New York, and it's been freezing there. So days like this, I'm very thankful for all of my winter outfits I've preserved. Our broth smells delicious. I love waking up to bone broth. It's like chicken noodle soup overtakes the entire house, and it smells delicious, especially on a cozy, rainy, gloomy morning. Smelling chicken noodle soup is actually amazing. Our broth is kicking. It's looking delicious. I have a feeling this is going to be a really good broth. Let me show you guys. We ended up just sticking with pretty much all chicken feet here and a little bit of chicken wings, but you can really see where, ooh, the camera's getting hot. You can really see where all the oils are getting extracted. See this big glop of oil. So now you could also see it evaporated a bunch overnight. So I'm going to add some more water. I'm going to let it cook for a little bit more. We started pretty late last night, so I want this to cook throughout the day. So we're allowing the extraction of all of their nutrients and minerals. So I'm going to refill this and then let it just go for a little bit more, and I'll show you guys once I feel like it's starting to get to that point already. So I'm still trying to figure out the ratios here, and it felt like it needed some more apple cider vinegar, so I added a little bit more, and I think that did the trick because now I could see all of the fat really showing up. And I feel like this is pretty much done. So I think I'm going to take this out and strain out all of the vegetables and feet that are still in here, and then put these into mason jars and let them cool, because I think this is going to be a good high collagen one. I could feel it. Waiting for your bone broth. You're gonna get some. Okay, I'm fishing out some celery and some carrots because Fig has been patiently waiting for her treat that she always gets when Mom makes bone broth, right, Figgy? Now it's gonna be super hot, so I'm gonna just smash it down, and I'm gonna throw an ice cube in here just to cool it down a little bit. Ooh. It's funny because whenever I'm doing this, she stays right next to me, waiting for her snack. That's a very good girl. All right. Is that yummy? And 24 hours later, we have this beautiful golden fountain of youth. I hope you guys liked today's video. We make weekly bone broths every Monday, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe below so you could follow along. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you next time.